Welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of May 22nd, 2019. It's a 5-week month, so this week's a little bit light on stuff, but there's still some cool stuff coming out this week. First up, we have Action Comics number 1011. This is going to start the Leviathan stuff. This is part 5 of Leviathan Rising. It's been amazing stuff. If you have not yet checked out Bendis's Action or Superman, I do highly recommend it. They're really great. A good place to jump on is that Action 1000 and that Man of Steel mini that Bendis did. So if you haven't checked it out, that's where you should start. Next up, we have Books of Magic number 8. Books of Magic's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I feel disconnected from it. I liked the character from Justice League Dark and the New 52 stuff, but it's not really clicking with me this time. We'll see if I keep going with it. Next up is Detective Comics number 1004. Arkham Knight is, it's been revealed. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to give it a little bit more time, but good stuff. Really enjoy it. Tomasi knocks it out of the park with Detective. And yeah, if you're not reading Tomasi stuff, you need to be. Next up, we have Dial H for Hero number 3. Apparently, there's a villain in this one that takes precedence, so we'll see what goes on with that. Dial H is okay. We'll see how it goes going forward. Next up is a chapter 2 of story arc, and that is Flash 71 by Joshua Williamson, and art by Howard Porter. Awesome stuff. You should check out the interview we did on episode 400 of the Comics Conspiracy with Joshua Williamson. I'll link it in the description below, but really good stuff. 70 is a great jumping on point. So if you can track an issue down, pick it up. It's good stuff. I'm super excited to read the second part of year 1. Next up, we have another book I'm super stoked for, and that's Freedom Fighters number 6 of 12. Robert Vendetti's just done an amazing job on this book, and I can't wait to read it every month it comes out. It's just fantastic, good stuff. And who doesn't like it when Arazzis get punched in the face? Awesome stuff. Next up, we have Incursion number 4. This should end Incursion. Valiant's doing just a bunch of miniseries, so it's okay. I'm probably going to purge it. Next up, we have Justice League Dark number 11. I'm not sure what to think of Justice League Dark. It's okay overall, but I think it had a rough start with directly crossing over with Wonder Woman out the gate, and kind of it's floundered a little bit, and kind of it feels like it's dealing with a Wonder Woman story arc that didn't finish in Wonder Woman, but is now being finished here because she just happens to be on the team. So we'll see. Next up, we have Redneck number 20 by Donny Cates. It's cool vampire stuff. You know, I like it. It's good stuff. Next up, we have Terrifics number 16. I don't know when this book's going to get canceled, but it's got to be soon on the chopping block. But it's okay. It's not a bad book. I know a lot of people jumped off when Lemire finished up. I'm curious to see where they take the characters, but who knows. Next up, we have Wonder Woman number 71. Wilson's done an job with Wonder Woman. I think it's very difficult to follow a solid creative talent, following Rucka and Robinson is a really difficult thing to do. So let's check it out still, but we'll see if it doesn't get chopped. Next up, we just have some variants. In Action Comics 1011, had a pretty cool variant, so I decided to snag that one there. Detective Comics 104 had a connecting variant, so the other side is here. Awesome stuff. Flash 71 had a pretty awesome cover as well, so I decided to snag that one up. And Wonder Woman, of course, had the totally awesome Wonder Woman covers for 71. So that's pretty much it for what I got for my pull list. I did get a graphic novel that came in. It's not really a graphic novel. It's more of a ginormous thing. But that is the Absolute Black Mirror by Scott Snyder with art by Jock. This is the Absolute edition. When I got back into comics, this is one of the first things I read and collected, and it's just amazing stuff. Early Scott Snyder work, just fantastic. But if you have not yet checked it out, you should. But this is a really nice slipcover Absolute edition of Black Mirror. So yeah, check it out if you get a chance. It does collect Detective Comics 871 through 881. And it includes additional material and stuff like that. So, yep. But one of the Absolute editions that I recommend you pick up because it's really good. And I did end up getting a special order in this week. I didn't think I ordered this. I thought I didn't, but apparently I hit the button, and that's the sepia toned poison ivy. Yes, I got the sepia toned poison ivy. So DC, you now need to do a sepia toned Catwoman. So I have all the sirens in the sepia tone. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? So many statues. Oh my gosh. But yep. So can't wait to bust this open and see how she looks. This was the poison ivy was the first bombshell statue I actually purchased. I wanted to get the Harley Quinn, but there was a problem and I didn't end up getting it. But once I saw this poison ivy, I was like, I have to get this line. It's awesome stuff. So I'm really curious to see what the sepia tone looks like. The Harley Quinn one looked great, so I'm really curious to see how well the poison ivy one did. So that's it for my pull list this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to listen to me some more, you can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We just finished recording episode 402. It was a two-man podcast, just me and Ryan this time. So it's a shorter podcast, but there's a link in the description below for that, so check it out. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees, getting food sometimes, and getting product. So thank you very much to all our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly by anytime buying stuff through the Amazon links I have here on the YouTube channel or over on conspiratorbrock.com. That helps out, and I appreciate people that do that, as well as you can go over to my eBay page to see what I'm getting rid of to maybe get, you gain something. So check that out as well. There's a link in the description below for that. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle's @BrockSager. And there was some news today that dropped that about Tom King leaving Batman as of at the end of the year, and that is confirmed. Tom King will be leaving. It's kind of a rushed. He has a lot of other work going on at DC, so I think they want him focused on that. And it's kind of a shame that he's being rushed to finish his Batman run because every interview he's talked about, he's going to 100. So we'll see. I love his Batman run. It's fantastic. If you haven't checked it out, you need to check it out. You need to check out Mr. Miracle. You need to check out his vision. Everything Tom King is amazing. So do check it out. But yeah, he's no longer going to be writing Batman. So I'm really curious to see who they're going to pick up. And I'm even curious to see what he's going to come out with for DC in the next few years. So good times. Alrighty, that's it for this week. I'll see you basically next week.